goals are to upload a data frame and to look at the data in these ways. But before we can do that, we need to import the pandas library since it's not a standard Python library. So to do this, we'll do import pandas as PD. Okay, wonderful. Now we want to name the variable that will hold our data frame. While most people do df, you don't have to do that. So I want to do a more accurate name to what my data is about, which would be hair products. Wonderful. Now that we have a variable which will hold our data frame, let's upload it. We use the readCSV function from pandas to do so. So how you do this is you'll do PD or pandas, then read CSV, and then where is the CSV file located. Right now it's located in the folder datasets, so let's do that. We'll do it datasets, and then the name of our CSV. The / basically just means start here and then figure out where datasets is, and then look in datasets and figure out where here CSV is. Okay, so now let's just print. Let's print out the whole dataset. We'll do hair products, and let's see what that does. Oops, not CSV. Python. Wonderful. So we have all of our data here, but how do we know that these are strings and that these are integers? We don't by glancing at it, because pandas kind of makes the rows just automatic different data types based on the data, but sometimes they're wrong. So let's double check that they are right. So we can comment this out, and then we'll do just another print statement, so just like above, hair products, but instead at the end we're going to do .info. Oops. This will give us the data types for each of the columns. So let's see what this does. We'll clear this, and then boom. So now we know that for the brand column, they are objects or strings, and then for like under 10, there are bools. So they're not strings, they're not true or false or actual keywords for true, 1, or false, 0. So wonderful, everything's in order. So now we can get a sample. Say we just want to, I don't know, make sure everything's in the right areas, we know the data type's right, we don't really want to print out everything. So let's just, oops, let's just do a sample. Well, once again, same print statement as the first one. We'll do print hair products, and then instead of info, we'll do .head. .head is just basically getting the first few lines of a data set. So we'll do clear, hit this again. Amazing. We know the data sets are correct. Everything's in the order. We have true or false. We have the numbers. Great. Now, what if I just want the 5th row? We don't care about anything else but the 5th row. Well, it's very similar to what we've been doing. So we're going to comment this out, make the same print statement as before. But instead of info.head, we are going to use locate or look. Wonderful. And then we'll use these little bracket things. So keep in mind, I will move this, keep in mind that when we're dealing with an index situation where it starts with 0. So if we have loc 5, we're actually going to get the 6th row. I'm changing. So we need to start, we're starting at 0. So the 5th one would actually be the 4th. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th row. So with that, we would put in here 4. So let's do that. Oops. Oh. Oh yes, Sorry. This reminded me of the data sets. This is the way the fifth row is printed out. It does look a little awkward, as you can tell I got confused, but instead of being it long ways, you just get a little smash of the information. So, yeah, now we completed all of our goals.